Divas, divinely inspired, vivacious artists. I know this has been coming a while. I have been promising this. We were talking about waxes and different diamond painting pens that work well for putting on the special drills, either the crystals or the ABs or the diamond dust and glitter drills, all those kind of fun type of drills. We've been talking about the best ways to do that, and there's a new pen that's come out that I want to share with you as well. But basically, the basics I have are here, and I want to show you a little bit about what I'm using. I love using tweezers, but of course it's only one at a time. And when you have a diamond painting that is all specials or all drills, like I did, if you look back just a little bit ago on the big Diva diamond painting, it was all crystal and ABs. So I needed to come up with something a little bit more than my tweezers. But a tip for your tweezers, you can, depending on the tweezers, this one's not going to work, but this is a Dreamer Design pen, but I've used them, tweezers. This is a Dreamer Design tweezers, but I've used them on Diamond Art Club tweezers and other tweezers before, that I just slip a scrunchie down a little bit so it doesn't open up quite so fully. This is a regular tweezers. I think it's a Diamond Art Club tweezers. I just have the scrunchie on at the end, and it doesn't open up. See, the further down you go, the less it open, the less the tweezers open. If I pull it back, the further it opens. It doesn't need to open quite as wide, and you can get one, and then you can practice picking up maybe 3 or 4 at a time with it. So I do use a scrunchie on that. My favorite tool of all time, and by far, is always the wax pencil. You can get a whole bunch of these, about a dozen, and they're like twice this length. I cut them in half. You can get a whole bunch of them from, I don't know, Temu or Amazon or AliExpress, that kind of thing, and sharpen them with a regular pencil sharpener. A little kiddie's pencil sharpener is fine. And I even slip the scrunchie onto the onto the end of the pen. Now, this is a brand new scrunchie, so it doesn't have the give that some do, but you get the idea. I use it all the time. I don't know why this isn't going on. Here, you can start to see the end of it poking out, but it will go in. Give me a minute. It will slide in. And I just keep sliding it up as I work the wax off the ends and keep a sharp point on it. All right, come on, behave. I struggle, so you don't have to. Okay, come on. There we go. It's on. It likes to push the paper around a little bit, but once it gets warm and once it moves around, it's easier to move around. Anyway, so it does help to use a scrunchie, but again, you have to do it one at a time. The other ones I have played with, Dreamer Design sends one of these in every kit, especially for the ABs. It has a plastic tip on it so that it doesn't scratch the coating off. You can get a whole bunch of these tips, and they are replaceable in the ends of your regular diamond painting pens. You can get a pack of them for next to nothing as well. But again, one at a time. Okay, so the next option, they use these also in the nail salons to place the gems on fingernails. They're very, very skinny on this end, and they have twistable ends. They're wax ends. These are very brittle, and when you get them down too much further than this, that you can't sharpen them. If you get them down too much farther than this, then they break apart. I've had many of them break apart, so it's not the best solution. These are the same type of pens with a point on the one end, and you can lengthen the pen if you like your pens long just by putting the caps on the ends. And again, these come in white and black, and you can twist them on and off, as you can see. And these get down to a certain point and they break apart as well. Although for a while if you're just doing a few of them, if you're just putting a few gems in the middle of something, this is an awesome way. Okay, the next one that I've gotten a few of these, they are, where did it go? Oh gosh, stay where I put you. Okay. These are, they have like a wax in here that's a little bit stiffer than the pink wax you get in the kit. Okay, it's a little bit stiffer than that. It's a cylinder. You can get replacements in there, although I haven't figured out how to put the replacement in. It's heavy. The screw on the end is heavy, and as you work with it, it comes out the end, and you screw it to come out the end to keep it coming through. It's like a perpetual movement in there, but as you can see, some of the wax gets squeezed up around there, so some of it's wasted. And if you push it too much, it really comes out the end. And of course, it really goes overflow. It gets all over your diamonds. It gives a waxy feel to the diamonds that you're using. I'm not really in love with it. And again, it's heavy and it's not balanced right. The back is heavier than the front. And I feel like I'm always like moving it. Another option you might find is the Pick Me Up pen. Now, I like this. You put the putty in it. You put the sticky putty. You can use a putty that you get from other places, the flat putties in it, or the blue tack that you put a poster up with. And you can refill it, you twist it off, you can refill it easily, and what you do is you twist up the end, you twist this mechanism on the end, and it comes out this end. Now, putties, sometimes I don't think you can see it, but see the string that's coming off with it? Sometimes you get these strings that come off with the wax, okay, with the putty. And that bothers me. And sometimes you get these little clumps of stuff on your drills. And that kind of takes a little bit of the shine off of it as well. That drives me nuts. But the putties come in delicious scents and flavors, and you can scent it up. And when you're working on it, you just twist it this tiny little bit. But sometimes this feels loose, so you kind of have to put it between your fingers in a way that it pinches that in while you're working on it, and it doesn't untwist loose as you're working on it. But I have done major portions of a diamond painting that is all crystals or all ABs with the Pick Me Up pen, and I do recommend it. You can get them on Amazon as well. So the next one, and I bought this from Ivy's Dazzlers. She has a refillable pen that I thought I'd try. Now, they aren't cheap. They are homemade, okay? They come in several lengths. I got the longer length. This is the 5-inch length, and it makes it longer because you have these, you get to choose the color, and you get to choose the color of the ends as well. Okay, and it's a screw, a long screw here. As you are working with it, you gently screw it down. Now, gently is a word for it. You can put the putty in it, the normal pink wax in it. That's what I have on this end, on the multi-placer in here. And it works very well. Sometimes it's tight. if you really, really fill it up, you screw it down in there, and the more you twist it, and I really have to twist it hard sometimes. Maybe I've twisted it as hard as it can go, but if you fill it all the way up, then she has these rings that cover over the screw part, and they're squishy rubber rings so that they can compact a little bit as you're screwing it in. But there will be a time when you have to unscrew it and put more goodies in it. Now that's for the multi-placer. That's what I have in the multi-placer right now. And basically you roll it between your fingers, get it warm, get it squishy, and stick it in there. She has on her site some things that you can purchase that go with it. Now I got the lilac scented ones. Now they're very hard. They are the waxes that are very hard, and she has unscented ones there as well, and they're both like really hard. So I put that in the single placer, and I really have to work to get it like soft. And you can put, she says you can put the putty, you can put this kind of putty, the poster putty, and the crystal, the Quake Hold in it. And you can, and your regular waxes, you can cut into smaller dots. Now I have some waxes that I bought earlier that smell fantastic. Oh, I want to use them again because of how they smell. They just smell so good. So maybe I'll chunk these up. And this was banana or something. I think part of the smell is out of it, but I just love it when I use it. So anyway, I'm experimenting with the different things that you can put in the ends. You can get it single-ended or double-ended, and you have your choice of colors and things like that. I'll put a link to her site down here, but it's Ivy's Dazzlers, okay? And I know that she had a question about my order. It's ivysdazzlers.com. No apostrophe, just all one word. She had a question about my order, and she emailed me before she sent it, and we rectified that. So, and I love the pen. It's heavy with the ends on it. It's very well made, and so far I've been working well with it. The only thing that I have a little, and like I said, this is the chunky one, the chunky monkey in here. So, and it squeezes out very well. So it works well. On the multi-placers, she has a variety of multi-placers, and they have holes in it that push the putty all the way through the whole end. The only thing I'm having difficulty with is they are thick, as you can see. And let me put some in a tray. I didn't bring my tray with me. You can use this. They are usable on the special drills and on regular drills. I'm using them on regular square drills right now. Here's a dumb little tray. I'm just gonna pour some diamonds in. Okay. And maybe I'll get you a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Got 4 in a row. I have a single placer and a 4 placer because I love 4s. So again, like you want to do, you push the 4, you push the multiple toward the wall, that little wall, and you roll your pen into it so they get straight. And you'll notice that there is room. There's a little bit of room between them. I like my squares a little closer than that. Can you see that? I pushed them together a little bit more. And as you put them on the painting, you can't quite see the ends real well because you're like over top of it. There's the ends of the of the ends of this particular point, tip, stick out beyond the drills. And these are square drills. I haven't tried them with round drills yet, but I can. Alright, so that makes it a little problematic for me. Round drills would probably be perfect, actually, because, see, squares have to go right square smack dab in the center of those things, and they're a little smaller. Rounds are a little bigger, and those rounded edges would probably be perfect for a round diamond. I didn't think of that till now. Silly me, I just happen to be working on my squares at the moment. Hi Divas, while we're on the topic of pens, I've also gotten a couple others. I got it over the summer, and I don't think I've ever done an update on this one. This is called Ben Note, and I think I got it on Amazon. I don't even really remember anymore. Metal diamond painting pens in purple, and they are different in that the tips screw on. Wait, here we go. And I'll show you. The tips screw on. If you have a problem with some of your specialty tips falling out the ends of your diamond painting pens and you don't feel like wrapping them in washi tape and struggling with them, that happens. Now these, so you can move them around. You can move them around. They have a comfort grip mostly on one end. They're very well balanced in your hand. This one, if you can see, is a square tip. Like, I'll put up the round tip next to it so you can see. I'm hoping you can see the difference. One's a square tip and one's a round tip. So they each come, I think they come that way, or I ordered them that way, I'm not sure. But one end has the square tip and the other end has the round tip on each one, and they both ends screw out. Now, two of them have a comfort grip. One is about fatter than the other. This is a skinnier grip. And again, they unscrew. Now wait, where does this one unscrew? All the way on this end? Really? This was a pen. This is an ink barrel. Golly. Okay. It was a actual pen. But now tighten up here, please. The tips themselves screw off. Alright, the rounded end does not screw off, but this end does. Now let me see if on the other ones if they do. And if they're interchangeable, that's a square end. That's the round end. Yep, the round end and the square ends. On these other two, both twist off. I've tried them. And they come with other tips that you can screw in place. Are they interchangeable? I don't know. Let's try it. This one and this one. Yes, it appears that they are. So, that's good to know. I will, if they're still available, I will link what I can in the list below. And do they come with multi-placers, I hear you ask? Yes, they do. This one actually came with a longer stem. Now I guess this longer stem reminds me of the tiny ones that you use like for the nail diamonds. This is not a screw end. This is. Wait a minute. Does it go in the round? No. I don't know what this is for. Does anybody know what this, if you know what this is for, and pardon my ignorance here, if you know what this long piece is for, let me know in the comments below. I'd be glad to find out if you have a B-note, B-E-N-O-T-E. Now, the others that come with them, you get a straightener, which is always nice. You get, now there's no number on it, but I think this is like, it's a little bit longer than a 4-placer. It may be a 5-placer. That's probably a 7 or 8-placer. This is a 2-placer, which sometimes you can squeeze in a 3. I don't use these very often. And then it's a bent one, if you want to see kind of where you're going with it. And it's the plastic one, which will also help you when you place the specials. I use a plastic tip all the time on the specials. So if you know what this is for, I don't know. But they each came with a kit. And they each came with the same things in the kit. So, and they came with a warranty. A warranty card. What does it say? We are here to listen and help. Contact support at bnote.club. Thank you for choosing B-Note product. The goal is to make you completely satisfied with this transaction. If you need help or support for any reason, we're always here to help. Sign into your Amazon account. So apparently I got it on Amazon. And then they have a QR code. Email us immediately. Lifetime support, customer service. Ensure you can know better about us and our products before you post your own comments. We definitely give you a solution within 24 hours. Thank you for your patience. And if you're satisfied, blah, 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 they have a VIP super user community. Let's see. If you enjoy longer protection than standard warranty policy too. Let's see what the policy covers. Warm tips. Please check the product firstly to make sure all accessories are included in the package. If there's anything missing or damaged, blah, blah, blah. Our amazing customer service will ensure you know our product better and clearly. I guess it's just contact information and whether you're satisfied or not, and to write a review for them on Amazon. But all right, in other words, they're backing their product. If anything's wrong with it, they will let you know. I'm going to be using some of this in the days ahead and testing out especially the square ends on it. These are really cool. I like that. I'm going to see if they are going to work right. The end of this video, I'll add it to the end of the video. Also, if you have ergonomic problems, I got these too. And these seem to be lathe turned. They're from Cheeky Turtle on Etsy. Cheeky Turtle on Etsy. And I will show you the card. The Cheeky Turtle. Oops. There we go. Focus, please. Thank you very much. There's her card of information. And she does include some of the extra placers for the ends. I don't use the thicker ones, but we'll see. These are for ergonomic. If you are having problems with, you know, diamond painting for a long time, you may want to try one of these. I will try them out. Sometimes toward the night my hands go numb, and I will try them out and let you know toward the end of this video how I made out with them. Alright, so stay tuned for the updates.